Sachin Tendulkar is hitting a cover drive. Zakir Hussain is playing the tabla. A future NEET PG topper is revising her notes one day before the exam. All these people have one thing in common. They are all in flow state. Flow is a state of effortless effort, where your mind, your brain and your body are all working as one unit. It is described as one of the most beautiful things that a human being can experience, but unfortunately, many of us may never experience it. So how can you get into flow state? That is what I'm going to talk about in today's video. I'm Dr. Sid Warrier. I'm a neurologist and welcome to my YouTube channel. You should subscribe to this channel because you will see a lot more such videos on your timeline. So, to talk about flow, I'm going to reference a book called Flow by Mihai Csikszentmihalyi. The name is complicated to pronounce, but what he has written is very simple and very beautiful. He talks about the stages that you need to go through to get into flow state. So I'm going to break that down for you in 5 easy steps, and I'm also going to talk about what is happening in your brain when you are getting into flow state. What is the neuroscience of flow? So let's begin, and I hope all of you have your notebooks and your pen because I want you to make notes on this. Step number 1 is to have a clear goal of what you are doing. If you are getting into flow state, you are trying to make an action seem effortless. But you should do that action knowing what the purpose of that action is. So if Sachin is hitting a cover drive, the purpose of that action is to make contact with the ball perfectly so that it goes to the boundary. There is a clear definition of what is success and what is failure in that action. So when Sachin is practicing that cover drive in the net, every time he does it, he knows whether it succeeded or failed. That is what having a clear goal means. So if you are trying to get into flow state doing something, ask yourself, what is that goal that you are trying to achieve? The clearer that goal and the clearer the success and failure of that goal is, the easier it will be for you to get into flow state. Step number 2 is to achieve a high level of concentration. Concentration is when you are paying attention to one thing and one thing only. You are not getting distracted by everything else that is happening around you. When that NEET topper is revising her notes, she is not looking at her WhatsApp messages or Instagram. All she's looking at are the facts and the diagrams that she has written in that notebook. In flow state, you are so absorbed in what you are doing that you don't care about anything else that is going on. Now, the way to get into such a high level of concentration is by creating a bubble of space, time and thought. I have made an entire video on this, so I'm going to link that below. You should watch that right after this. Step number 3 of reaching flow state is to have a quick and clear feedback on your action. Now, imagine if I do something and I have to wait for 2 days before I get feedback on whether what I did was right or wrong. That is too long a time for that feedback. My mind has already moved on to other things. So that feedback should be immediate and clear. Just like Sachin with his cover drive, is it a 4 or not? Just like a student revising her notes, can she remember it or not? Just like Zakir Hussain playing the tabla, the feedback should be clear. Have I got it right? And the importance of this is that when you're in flow state, your brain is constantly looking for learning opportunities. Every time you go slightly wrong, your brain is keyed in to correct yourself. So imagine if you're playing the guitar, every wrong note that you play will immediately be fixed, and that is how you get better when you're in flow state. Step number 4, and probably the most important step in reaching flow state, is there should be a balance between skill and difficulty. So whatever it is that you're trying to do, that should be just outside the realm of what is possible for you. If you are trying to do something that is too easy, then you are going to get bored. For example, if the action that I'm trying to do is picking up this pen, that is too easy for me. So I am not going to reach flow state in trying to pick up this pen. But if the action I'm trying to do is to rotate this pen between my fingers, now that is slightly challenging. So if I keep practicing it, I will find that I'm intrigued because it is just outside the realm of my skill level, and I'll keep practicing until I get good at it. That is how you reach flow state, by constantly changing the difficulty level of what you're trying to do to fit with your skill level. Remember, it doesn't matter how skilled or talented you are compared to others. What is important is you should know what is your skill level and how can you select those tasks that will push your skill level up. And that is the essence of flow state. And finally, step number 5, in order to reach flow state, you should pick an activity that is intrinsically rewarding. In other words, doing that thing makes you feel good. You are not going to reach flow state doing something that somebody else is insisting that you do if you don't enjoy it. Because ultimately, your brain needs to release dopamine every time you achieve some success in that action. So pick something that you like, that matches your vision, that follows your passion, and you'll find flow state much easier to achieve. And the way that you know whether you've reached flow state or not is time becomes distorted. You'll find that once you've started doing that action, you have lost track of time, because our experience of time is subjective. And the more our attention is on one thing, the less our attention is on time. I hope that you find this video useful and that you follow these steps one by one. And I hope that all of you get to experience flow state doing something at least once in your lives. If you have managed to do it, let me know in the comments. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and share this on your WhatsApp groups with your friends. Hopefully they'll all get to experience this. I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone. Take care.